everybody, welcome to Stone Reacts. So glad you're here joining me today. So we're going to dive right into the video that Foodie Beauty posted about 3 hours ago called Lazy Chicken Parmesan Mukbang. And as usual, she is eating an enormous amount of food. So let's get into it.
Hello! Jeez, why did I say hello before fixing my hijab? Okay. Hello! Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today for dinner, I made chicken parmesan, but I made it the lazy way. Oh, it's hot fresh out of the oven.
So she apparently made this herself. I could believe the pot. Yeah, I could believe it. I mean, she put a shit ton of cheese on top of that. The chicken. She probably has breaded chicken, has a chicken parmesan. And then she's got like, what, a half a pound of pasta on the plate? Like, that is crazy. Like, you should be eating like less than a quarter of that.
I have some American Garden pickles.
Of course, she's got the pickles.
With love. We have some parm cheese.
She goes with her shaker cheese. Yeah, just keep putting more and more on there.
Come on.
Oh my God. I mean, look at all that cheese she is putting on this dinner. Like, there is a shit ton of cheese already on it. Oh my God.
And I have water, so nothing exciting, but that's what I feel like having. So let's say Bismillah. You guys are gonna laugh at this knife. Look at this. All right, guys, let's try this. No, I didn't make this from scratch.
Wait. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute.
Filet.
Everybody take a moment. She has proper utensils. I can't believe it. They're not plastic. They're not too big or too small. They're actually the size they're supposed to be. This is a moment we should never forget in history.
Okay. It's gonna be freaking hot. Let me put some pasta with it. There we go.
Pasta.
Right out of the oven. Right out.
Yeah, it looks very hot.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe you should have waited for it to cool off. That's an idea.
Chicken parm is the type of food that stays hot for like 10 years. Okay, there's only
not really. So. You just, God. More
it's
shaker
really good,
cheese.
And I didn't have spaghetti, so I'm having macaroni.
You really don't need the pasta, Chantal. Like, that pasta is doing nothing good for you. I mean, you could have had grilled chicken. You could put cheese on it. That's fine. Maybe do some vegetables on the side a little bit. And that would have been fine. You don't have to have the pasta. You don't even need the pasta, considering how bad your health is. And we all have seen those videos that one woman does. I always forget her name. So sorry. But she does the breakdown of the calories and the sodium and the carbs, the whole thing, the nutrition. She breaks that down. I'm sure all of you have seen her videos. It's insane when you see the numbers broken down like that. And I can tell you just from my own experience through losing weight and maintaining it, you really have to log your food to genuinely see how much you're eating. And not just your food, also your drinks, your condiments, everything. When I got weight loss surgery, that is something that I started doing. I have an app on my phone. It's called Chronometer. It's the best app ever. It's awesome because it not only shows you the macros, it goes into the micros as well. So it's really neat because you get to see like the whole picture. And it's crazy. Like, you can have some ketchup on something. You can have, a sandwich. You can have this, that. Like, all of a sudden, the calories start to add up. The carbs start to add up. And until you see the hard numbers in front of your eyes, you will tend to underestimate the amount of calories, the amount of carbs, the amount of sodium, whatever it is. You tend to underestimate it because with our eyes, what we see is very different to what it is factually. If you're measuring it out and you see what the actual calories are and the carbs and all that stuff, you're going to see that you're overeating, that you don't need to have that much food. And she has yet to do that. She does not log her food. She doesn't measure her food. She has no idea of portions. She doesn't understand those things. And those are things that she's going to have to learn before she can succeed at losing weight. If you can't micromanage what you're putting into your body, you're not going to be able to succeed. And I'm not saying that people have to do this all their life, but it is good, like, if you're trying to figure out what you're doing wrong, start logging everything you put in your mouth. I even log my water intake, okay? It really gives you a picture of where you could be going wrong.
Yeah, so these pickles were on the pricey side. They're all jammed in there really
Like
good.
imported.
Come on.
I know, like, stuff that's imported is very expensive there, definitely.
I love the juice. Oh, pickle juice.
Yeah, it was funny. When I had surgery, it was weird. Afterwards, I was craving pickle juice a lot. And, you know, for a couple of weeks, you're just drinking liquids. You're drinking broths and stuff like that. But I could have pickle juice, too. So I'd have those little ramekin cups, and I would fill it with pickle juice and have, like, a shot of that twice a day. It was so good. But it was weird after surgery, the odd cravings that came that I didn't normally have. I always liked pickles, but it was weird craving.
But they're dill. They're dill. I find Arabic pickles, they don't use dill. Really? So.
Yeah, I don't know how it is over in Kuwait and stuff, but my family's from Lebanon. And my dad always made pickles at home, and he always put dill in it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't know.
Yum. Put a bit of butter on the spaghetti noodles. No, on macaroni. Oh. Mozzarella cheese.
You might have just had to wait like 10 minutes and let the damn dinner cool off before you went and hit that record button.
Mike has got the zoomies.
That's gotta be.
So I'm all alone.
It's gotta be a half a pound of pasta. I cannot wait till that video comes out when she breaks it down. But that's just a lot of pasta. I went to a restaurant with my sister. It's a really nice Italian restaurant nearby. And I ordered a pasta dish, and boy, I did not expect the amount of pasta that came in front of me. I had to bring it home. I had to eat it over a few days. It was just too much. And pasta is one of those things that you get really full, and then like an hour later you're hungry. It's like that with Chinese food too.
My husband left me.
I hate when she's trying to play games like that. And we all know he's not left you, please. He's at his other wife's house.
For the day?
For the day.
No, just for a couple hours. He had to
go see his
do
family.
Something.
Yeah, he probably had to go see his family. They're probably like, "Are you done with that woman?" Oh no, I still make money. I still make money.
And thought I'll stay here and do my job, entertaining you folks.
I mean, that's kind of pathetic, right? That your life, what you do in life is sitting on video, eating enormous amounts of food, destroying your health, and having toxic relationships and toxic behaviors. It's really eye-opening because it's kind of sad.
So yeah, it was just really quick. I put the chicken cutlets or whatever they are, chicken breast fillet things, some jar spaghetti sauce, mozzarella, Parmesan, made some macaroni, put some butter, spaghetti sauce from the jar, Parm cheese. But it's very good. Now I need more Parm cheese. I know people say that the shaky bottle is like not as good as the real stuff. No, it's not.
It's nowhere near as good. And the idea that you need more of the shaker cheese is ridiculous. You put way too much on there anyway. When you already have cheese, I mean, the cheese on that chicken parmesan is so thick. You could probably grab one end of it and it would all come off as one piece. Like it's not that melty, gooey. It's probably not a good mozzarella. Like if you want it to melt really good, you got to get the good mozzarella.
But I like it.
Good.
I used to get freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano from Farm Play. For those of you not from Canada, Farm Boy, I think it's an Ontario chain. I could be wrong. I don't know if anyone from Western Canada or from the East Coast have Farm Boy. But
why she's having this conversation? She's obsessing over the cheese curds. See, when she made her mock poutine the other day, she was complaining that they didn't have cheese curds, and then she made a call out that if anybody's watching from Kuwait can tell her where she can find cheese curds. So next thing you know, she's going to have it imported specially for her, the cheese curds, because she's right now reminiscing about Canada, going to that place, getting the cheese curds and all that stuff. She's reminiscing again about Canada, where everything that she loves is at, yet she is determined to stay away from.
It's good with macaroni.
I'm just looking at all
It's
that
like
food.
a fresh. It's like a grocery store. It's very expensive, but they have really good stuff. They have really, really good stuff. Like
There was
really
a
good
cut
food.
there. There was a cut there. She probably dropped the chicken. If I went in her mouth, she dropped the chicken on her lap, probably. Let's all speculate what happened.
And they have like a hot bar, a salad bar, an olive bar, a cheese bar,
We're back to the cheese.
an amazing deli. One of those kind of places. Almost like an Erewhon. An Erewhon, but like Canadian version and not as pricey. Although probably pretty close. With the inflated prices these days. It's crazy. But like, I watch TikToks of like people shopping at Erewhon. Erewhon is a grocery store in California that's like insanely priced. Like just look for it on TikTok.
I hate to tell you, Chantal, but we're hurting everywhere with the money. Okay, inflation is really happening. It's real for all of us. We're all feeling it. We don't have to watch her. We're going through it, right? We're all paying what, like 100 times more than we've ever paid before. Walking out of the grocery store with the bare minimum. Jeez.
I think you can even get like a Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner catered for like $700. Which honestly sounds crazy, but when I see what my mom goes through when she makes a Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner, I don't know how she does it. She's up at the crack of dawn making meat pies, putting the turkey in the oven.
Yeah, I did that too. Not meat pie, but turkey in the oven. Yeah, yeah. I used to have big family dinners at my house. You could do that too, Chantal. You could invite some of Salah's friends, make them a dinner. But we know how you are, right? You don't like people, and you really, really don't like women. I mean, that's a fact. You have your favorite person who is Salah, aka Scat Daddy, who apparently has an image out there of his wanker, and I have not seen it. I think it's just been spoken about. I don't know if you guys know any differently. Maybe it's been updated since this morning, but that's the last thing I had seen about that.
Looks hectic as heck. And then the cleanup after. We all help with that. But I guess you would have that anyway too with the Erewhon, but using your dishes and things. Royal Chinette. But the dinner from Erewhon looks like the stuffing is like a cranberry farro
Ugh.
stuffing or something.
Okay, I know some people like their stuffing with, I don't know, raisins, some with your cranberries. I know some people, I think, put apples or whatnot. I can't do sweet and savory. I don't know how people eat like that, and I know it's very common and people enjoy it. I just don't. Ugh. But I like the stuffing just with the celery, onion, stuffed in the turkey. Comes out perfect. Delicious.
Stupid and fancy. I'm honestly happy with stovetop. It's perfectly seasoned. It's delicious. Inspecting my chicken for anything weird. Freaking piping hot.
I mean, you spent much of the time blowing it.
So yeah. People ask me a lot, I think I've answered this, but if I celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving now that I'm a revert, my family's Catholic.
Yeah, so what, you can't go see your family during Christmas? Is that halal? Is that sorry, is that halal? Is that haram? Is that what that is? Is that going to be a problem for you to see your family now? I mean, that's kind of rotten. I mean, I had Muslim friends when I was in school and my adult years, and they would come celebrate with us on the holidays. They didn't have to. First of all, Christmas is a pagan holiday. It has nothing to do with religion, even though we reference it to that, as a reason. But it really isn't, Chantal. It's not a big deal.
Oh. It burns. Oh, sound like The Exorcist. And I say, even when I was Catholic, or sorry, not a revert,
Yeah, come on, I should have
I
shove
didn't
that.
celebrate. I celebrated Thanksgiving and Christmas without any religious intent through it.
Why did you feel that you needed to make that point? Like, why are you trying to prove you're that better of a convert to Islam? Is that what you're trying to say? Because you're not. And you did celebrate. I remember you going on the holidays to your family, and it doesn't have to be for religious reasons, but you still celebrated Christmas. You received gifts, didn't you? You gave gifts, didn't you? Hello, McFly.
It was more of a holiday tradition thing. And I couldn't call myself a Christian because I didn't really, I was confirmed and baptized and confirmed, had my communion.
You're as Catholic as they get.
But beyond that,
man.
I barely ever prayed for a long time. I didn't go to church.
Well, it explains a lot. I mean, you have no moral compass at all. You have no value system. You have no morals and nothing.
The only time I prayed was when I needed something.
Great.
You know?
So you did that for selfish reasons. You just prayed when you needed stuff. That totally makes sense, Chantal, because we all know you, and you saying that makes it all make sense. Because that's why you would pray. Because you wanted something. You wouldn't pray for any other reason because that's how selfish you are. You didn't pray for your grandmother when she was sick. You never prayed for your mother, your aunt, Pete's.
I mean, I'm far from perfect now, but better than before. Way better. The belief part, for sure. I wasn't sure. I was agnostic for most of my life. Life's a journey to find truth and to find, your way.
And how is your way going, Chantal? I mean, just sitting here watching you, and you've completed, I would say, almost 3/4 of the pasta. You've finished exactly half of the chicken, maybe even a little bit more. And we still have a good, what, 10 minutes? Good Lord.
The mozzarella is not the greasy kind. It's like the partly skim. Which is fine because it's healthier. So, yes. This is a thick chicken breast. And it's hot. And tender.
Okay, so the chicken's almost done.
I'm not breading.
I'm not,
chicken, forget it.
I'm not breading chicken. Okay, so she bought the chicken breaded frozen. I didn't even know they sold it that way. Oh, okay.
I'm not in the mood.
I'm not in the mood. Can you imagine if she had children? I mean, any of us who have kids, or maybe we have parents that we take care of. Can you imagine just like turning to them and being like, "Yeah, I'm not in the mood. Nah, I'm not gonna take care of you today. Nah, not cooking dinner. Your kids are just gonna starve. Oh, Mom, you gotta go to the bathroom. Too bad. Might as well shit your pants because I'm just not in the mood." I mean, she's so lucky that she could just throw that around. She's just not in the mood. Kind of how she just approaches life.
When I can just buy it pre-breaded, forget about it. There just ain't no way. So, what was that? It's always noises. But, she's still hot. It's been,
Oh my goodness, Chantal.
14 minutes? 15.
I wonder how burnt
After
her
10,
mouth
it's
is right
supposed to
now.
be cooling off.
Well, you could have cut it into pieces, right? You could have cut it into pieces, let it sit while you're eating some of the pasta, and then it would have cooled the in between. They were thick pieces of breast. Those definitely weren't, they weren't thin pieces.
Anyways,
Oh, God. I mean, it's probably burning going all the way down. I don't know if you've ever eaten something and you've taken it in way too far, too fast, and too big. And then it's like going down your throat. Like, you're like chewing it. It's just so hot. And then you feel it like burning down your throat. I've done that a few times. I'm sure you guys can relate. But she has been doing this the whole time with those two enormous pieces of chicken. She doesn't even like let it cool down, blow on it for a bit. I mean, she did blow on it, but not enough. And then she continues to put hot pieces in her mouth again. It's like she's trying to punish herself.
You guys like chicken parm?
I like chicken parm, minus the pasta. Like once every 6 months, once a year, I might eat it.
I always have to inspect my chicken and meat when I eat it. Like what's going in my mouth. Very good meal.
Ah, got a scrape in the plate. Ah.
Very good, like homemade, well, not homemade, jar spaghetti sauce. So, I would like to do a live cooking one of these days. The good thing about live streams is I can interact with you guys in real time.
Why don't you do some open lives and see what goes down? Those are fun. Do you guys all remember when she did the open lives? Those few times. Oh, they were awesome. They were awesome. I miss those days when I could actually send a message.
Crispy cheese. Which I like doing. I like talking to you guys.
Yeah, because that's
And
all
I
you
get that
have.
compliment a lot, that I'm very interactive with my audience.
I would say the only times that you were like entertaining was like your rage moments. Cuba definitely was an epic time. When you used to do the shit with the ball and stuff in your place that you had in Canada. I mean, those times were entertaining for sure. I wouldn't say you're entertaining now. I mean, we just kind of dragged through it. We're just waiting for the pot to burst. I mean, something's going to happen at some point. Something's going to happen.
She's playing with the rubber ducky. Get it! I haven't named it yet. Which is the whole point, you know? It's like we feed off of each other. A lot of you guys make me laugh. I love laughing. It's my favorite thing to do. Be silly and laugh.
Be silly and laugh. Yeah, that's a full life. Okay, everybody, note she's taken the last few bites. She has completed the entire plate of food. At least half a pound of pasta, the two enormous chicken breasts. They were the thick kind, not the thin kind. Mashallah. Mashallah. Wow.
I'm gonna cook some things, but especially for some meals, like I say, like butter chicken. Well, I can buy the jar of sauce. I'm not about to buy 38 spices to make that meal. I'd rather just order it.
Well, if you cooked often, it would be worth it. I mean, if you're not cooking at least maybe 5 times a day, five times, sorry, 5 times a week, yeah, it would be a waste, definitely. But if you cooked often, which there's no excuse for you not to cook. I still can't wrap my head. I know you're lazy. I know you don't want to. You're not in the mood and all this BS that you say. But the amount of money you would save, you would have content for your channel. You could do something interesting. You could start eating healthy. Like, there's so many things that you could do along the way that would be content related that would help you. But you don't.
Indian food has a lot of flavor, so it has a lot of ingredients. Okay, well, that was very...
Well, I am glad to say that those freakish eyelashes, the fake eyelashes are off, right? I don't know. I don't see them. The wild eyelashes she had on yesterday. Look, Chantal, you are way too old to be sporting ridiculous eyelashes like that. Look, if nobody's going to tell it to you straight, I'll tell it to you straight. You're way too old for that shit. You're 40, okay? You've hit another bump in your life. You're in a different stage in your life. The fake eyelashes, they need to go away. Yes, there are people who wear fake eyelashes that are realistic looking because unfortunately they don't have eyelashes or they have issues growing hair there. I'm not talking about people in that situation. But for someone like her, she doesn't need to wear those absolutely over the top, super long eyelashes that are bothering the shit out of her because you can't tell me you're not feeling that weight on your eyelids, okay? It's just not natural. Like, thank God she's not wearing that here. I just can't believe she had that on. Sorry, I had to vent about that.
I ate it all. Very yummy.
Yeah,
and it didn't stress me out because everything was from the box or jar. But the chicken breast was really good quality. It was like chicken breast. It wasn't just like that pressed chicken that's usually in chicken nuggets. So...
Well, yeah, if you're getting breaded chicken breast, even frozen, it should be a chicken breast. It shouldn't be pressed chicken.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Still pretty hot in Kuwait. It's going to be so hot this week. In the high 40s Celsius, if not 50s. And we should be starting to get some reprieve beginning of October, I think. Maybe end of September.
Wait, what is she doing?
And we hope to start traveling, inshallah.
Okay, wait, I gotta take it back.
Celsius, if not 50s. And we should be starting to get some reprieve beginning of October, I think. Maybe
Okay.
end of September.
So the temperature's going to get better around October and they're going to try to travel. Okay. The visa run time, right? That's about when it happens.
And we hope to start traveling, inshallah.
Well, you don't have a choice. I mean, you got to renew your visa.
And travel, come home, travel again. Because we want to enjoy at least a good month of the winter here.
Why?
But we also want to travel. So that's hopefully, God willing, that will happen. And yeah, I don't know when I'm going to visit my family in Canada, but I would love to by next fall.
She's going to go that long without seeing her family. I'm surprised. Do I believe her? Nah. I think she'll go back sooner.
Enjoy the fall there. So we'll see. But this is all tentative and who knows, right? Nothing set in stone. And wherever we...
And I have yet to figure out why Salah can't travel to Canada with her. Like, I'm still not... I put the question out on Twitter. I didn't get any response that made sense to explain it. I don't understand.
Pop up will be a surprise, just like we did in Thailand. So, yeah.
Thailand wasn't a pop up like, ooh, surprise. Yeah, we all kind of knew it, right? Because you had to do your visa renew. Come on. She really thinks we're all so dumb, doesn't she? It's hilarious. Okay. Thank you guys. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. If you enjoy my content, we'd love to have you join the family over here. Subscribe to my channel. And I'm glad you guys are here. Leave your comments below. And I hope that you have an amazing evening. Take care.